Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Caitlin from Caitlin Plans, and today I'm going to be doing another daily roundup where I do a couple daily spreads in my planner. It's going to be a hectic week, so I just want to get some stuff on the pages. I'm going to be doing spreads for Monday the 13th, Tuesday the 14th, Wednesday the 15th, Thursday the 16th, Friday the 17th, and Saturday the 18th. So 3 different spreads of dailies. And for the sake of this video, I'm going to do a little theme amongst them. We're going to do St. Patrick's Day for all of these dailies. So this is going to be St. Patrick's Day dailies week. I don't know. I have a bunch of St. Patrick's Day stickers that I'd like to get used. So I'm going to put them into my planner and just get them on the pages, I guess. Get them out of the stash and into the planner. So I'm going to do this like I did my last video where I decorated in my daily, where I decorated for DC. I'm going to section this out into smaller videos. So if you want to click ahead to the next spread, you can do that. So I'll show you the stickers at the beginning of each spread, and then I'll plan it out. I'm not going to be doing any after the pen. I'm just going to be decorating, and then I'll move on to the next one, etc. At the end, I'll do a full flip through so you can just see all the spreads after they're all fully decorated. And if you just want to see the end product, you can skip ahead to that last little flip through section and it'll be right there. So I have my Plum Paper Daily Planner right here in front of me. Love this planner. Probably my favorite planner. This is my planner piece. I love this planner so much. But I am going to show you what I've got for the first spread of dailies. For this first spread, I want to use some According to Allie stickers. She sent me these as a member of her affiliate program. I am so excited about these, and again with the affiliate thing, you can use my code Caitlin10 to save yourself 10% off at accordingtoallie.com. I'll link her down below. It's my affiliate code, so it does help me a little bit financially if you use it at no cost to you. The 2 sheets I have today are Lucky Blooms, which are gorgeous, daisies and shamrocks and daffodils. So excited about these. And then some quotes to maybe add into those clusters, because I thought I could maybe use a text element. So there's a lot of luck-themed quotes on here. This one's on clear. This one is on paper. I grabbed the Girls in Green Red Lyrics dolls. I liked this one with the green ruffly top. I felt I feel like this might be a closer match to the green on the sticker sheet, but I didn't want to bring in the pink, so I liked this one. I have a bunch of these Red Lyrics dolls. I'm going to try to link everything as best I can down below so that you can shop the spreads. And then as for washi tape, I found this one that I've had in my collection for a while. I think this is from Michaels. It's just kind of like a pale green leafy vine thing. And then I wanted to bring out the yellow tones in those daffodils, so I grabbed this set from Simply Gilded that I haven't even opened. So we're using up the stash, and I thought the skinny yellow washi tape in there would be really cute to layer on top of the green one to just bring all of those colors to together. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this off the discs and we will get started. I actually got these Simply Gilded washies, these really skinny ones in all the pastel colors. I got them during their Black Friday sale, and they came in a mystery bundle of just skinny washi tapes. So they're not one that I picked, and that's why I probably have not used them yet, but I think I can find a spot for them in the planner. And I actually just ordered a bunch more stuff from Simply Gilded the other day. And I did order some St. Patrick's Day washi tapes. I wasn't expecting them to get here in time, but if they do arrive in time, I'll probably just use them for my Sunday spread, Sunday, Monday. I don't think that's too far past St. Patrick's Day, because St. Patrick's Day is on Friday, I think. They're lucky puppies. They're adorable. So if that arrives, I'll use them for that daily, but in the meantime, I have a lot of stickers to use, so I don't think I'm going to have a problem finding things to put in the planner. I'm going to grab this one down here to do this kind of corner, and I could cut part of this off the page. Let's do it like that. I normally will have it go right up to the edge, but it's fine to have a little bit of white space there. These overhang pieces, though, gonna save those for elsewhere, just in case I need a little touch of color. And that pop of purple with the lavender is really nice. So there's some lavender and there's some thistle in there. And I think they just like really, they make it so it's not super monochromatic, and I like that. Otherwise it's going to be just like mostly green and yellow. So that pop of purple, I think it just goes so well. Should I add my red lyrics doll in over here? Yeah, let's do that. Normally, I end up putting her on the second half of the spread, so we're mixing it up. We're putting her on the left half today. And she's going to layer here over that floral cluster. We could even add in a quote. So we have some options. A good friend is like a four-leaf clover, hard to find and lucky to have. I do like that, and I feel like that would look kind of cool right next to her. The other ones are a little bigger. If I wanted to pick something like in the same script, I could do lucky me on one side, and then the harder I work, the luckier I get on the other side. We can always mix and match. I think I like the idea of doing the two kind of similar font quotes, because the lucky me and this are that kind of faux glitter lettering. And I'm going to put this right here, but this purple line is going to be right through the middle of it, which I don't exactly like. So I'm grabbing a white Jelly Roll pen just to get rid of part of it. I could use whiteout tape. I think this looks a little bit cleaner when we're doing smaller areas of cover up. It's not super opaque today. Sometimes they're more opaque, sometimes they're not. So you can see a little bit of the purple, but I think I've gotten rid of enough of it that it's not going to be too hard to read the text. And I'm going to drop it down a little bit so that it does layer on top of the washi tape, but that's black, like typography there, so you can still read that. I just want to make sure that the luckier text is not getting obstructed by that line right there. Oh, and I guess having the purple in the background of the pages works well with the lavender in those floral clusters. That worked out nicely. So very cute, kind of springy, well, very springy clusters we've got here. And then I'm going to go up to the top of the sidebar, and I don't like that purple showing through. For this instance, I'm going to use the Bic Whiteout Easy Correct just to get rid of that line. And I'll start my to-do list down just a little bit lower. I think having a decorative section up here is going to be okay for Monday. And I'm going to cut it off the edge of the page because I did extend that one all the way out. I don't think I'm going to have it like split between the two pages where like a little bit of it trails over into Tuesday. I think I'm just going to have it cut off right there. And then I'm going to layer this yellow washi tape on top of it. It is silver stars on this, which I'm normally not like a silver like person, you know. You got to pick your foil color. I feel like everybody has their preference in foil, and mine is gold. But there are occasions where silver foil, you know, it just feels right. And I feel like spring is a silver foil like season. I don't know if that's just a me thing or not, but I definitely associate different like foils with seasons, because winter is silver as well, and summer is gold, and fall is gold. Is that just me? Or, okay, are you someone who associates foil colors with seasons? And if so, are you doing it the same way that I am? That's my like main question is, am I right about this? Because I feel like I'm right about this. I like the way this one kind of frames out the top of the to-do list section. And I'm going to grab my Zig Clean Color Dot marker. This is the gray one that I use all the time. I could have done green, but I don't feel like the green color is going to match exactly how I want it to. So I'm using this to do like a swatch, even though it is this rounded tip. I think it works out fine. And then I'm going to do another one over here, and it's going to kind of cut off because the flowers are there, but I'll know. Those are going to be like my headers for the different sections. I need some boxes to mark out some functional stuff. But what color boxes do I use for this? Purple could be fun. I grabbed this copy of Mojo Jojo Plan's Go Wild boxes. This is the limited edition one. It is no longer available, unfortunately. I really like the purple tones in here, and I think they're going to match well with the lavender. Yeah, that's pretty good. So let's see what we can do. Maybe a little bit more washi tape might be nice to go behind the boxes. I'm gonna want 2 boxes on this Monday, one for a work shift and one for like a post office trip. Gonna drop off the orders that I completed over the weekend at the post office. I do think the yellow is a little bit more fluorescent than I would like, especially when it's layered over the other washi tape. But I think it's fine. So we're gonna add that right there. And then this box is gonna kind of add into that cluster. Do I wanna do 2 tones of purple? I kind of think I do. So we could like layer them like this. That's kind of fun. Yeah, I do like that. Okay. And then let's see, I'm gonna add in one more little washi swatch down here. Oh, we haven't even touched the second half of this. I keep forgetting that this isn't like my normal like daily plan with me where I do just 1 page and then I fill it in. So let's flip over here and get some stuff on the pages before this takes too long. I'm gonna do a little bit of washi down here in this corner. And it'll be like a nice opposite of what I did on Monday because the cluster is in the lower left. So we'll just do one in the lower right. We've got both sides of the planner spread covered. And I'm doing like torn edges on this one, even though it's a really tiny little washi tape. I still think you can kind of tell if it's a torn edge or if it's like a cut edge. I'm gonna add that in. This might be the spot that I put that Lucky Me sticker because it's gonna be the space in this spread where I have the room to do like a really long quote. And luckily this is, this is a clear sticker sheet so I can kind of see where I'm like layering stuff if I just overlay it over the page. I'm gonna put it right here with the white gel pen. And maybe I should have put some like florals down kind of clustered near it, but let's place this sticker and then we'll decide what needs to go around it. So Lucky Me. Gonna layer right here. Well, not even layer because it's not really going over anything except for white gel pen. I think you can still read that. It's kind of faint lettering, but it's like a nice, elegant faint lettering. So we've got that. I don't need this anymore. This can go off to the side. And then I'll grab the Lucky Blooms. If I take these daffodils from down here, could have them kind of like come in like that, or even like over here. Oh, that's kind of cute. I just want to make sure that I'm not cutting off any of the text. Yes, it completely gets rid of that whole like torn edge that I put so much work into, but again, it's not really a whole lot of work to do a torn edge. So let's cut off that extra. It's like we have 2 stickers now. So we've got this second little piece of sticker. Could go right here, but I don't like that exactly. Tuesday, I just have a work shift. So I only need 1 box. I'm gonna put some more decorative stuff up here in the scheduling section. I'll start with the washi tape and then I'm gonna layer some flowers on top of it. So again, I ordered a bunch of stuff from Simply Gilded that I'm excited to get in the mail. A few sticker sheets, a few new rolls of washi tape, which it's Simply Gilded. Like, they're known for their washi tape. I love the washi tape so much. They have all sorts of fun patterns. There was a Spotty Dotty one that I really liked. Excited to get it because it's like rose gold specks of like dots. A tortoise shell one. I got the Lucky Puppies with like the rainbows and the green gingham. It's adorable. I'm going to grab another box for my work shift. I know the Happy Planner spring release preview also goes live on Tuesday, which from their like their little live video thing, there are a couple things that I think I'm going to be interested in. So I'd like to check out the spring preview when that goes up on their channel. Or on their like website, I guess. I always love seeing like all the different YouTube videos that people put out all the influencers who get the stuff early. I like watching the videos. It's one of my like favorite things is just watching all the new product flip throughs. And there's like this travel themed set that is really screaming my name. So we'll see what happens with that. I don't know if I'm in the market for a new planner right now. And I've been better these last few releases about not overbuying things, because I have so many planners that I just like never use. And that feels very wasteful. And I am trying to figure out how to repurpose things. But I'm getting better at not buying planners just because I like the planner. I think like if I can buy the sticker book in the same like same style or same collection, I think that'll have to do it. Let's see. I'm going to add a little bit more washi tape up at the top of the to-do list. I feel like I've just created the same layout, only on the other side, which I try not to do, but today is one of those occasions where it is what it is. We're going to go again with the whiteout on that. And hopefully this green washi tape wants to stick to the pages, like after I put it back in the planner, because it is an old one. I've had this in the collection for a long time. I feel like it came in some sort of set, but I don't even remember like what set it came in. And normally I'm pretty good at recalling, oh yeah, I bought this washi tape and it was with this other washi tape and they were in a whatever themed collection. But I don't know, this washi tape not ringing any bells. Adding the yellow one on top of that. And we could add some more Lucky Blooms in. And maybe, if we're smart, we'll add the Zig Cling color dot marker before we do the flowers. That seemed a little bit more like saturated over here. Did it bleed through? No, it did not. It's my lucky day. So I'm going to add these right on top of that cluster. Every time I post like a longer video on my channel, I'm always like thinking to myself while I'm filming it, first of all, I'm like, oh no, no one's going to want to watch this, because who wants to listen to me talk for an hour? Not me. I mean, I do watch my videos back, but I feel like maybe I'm annoying people, I guess. I think that's how I feel. When I post like super long videos, I'm like, oh no, I'm going to annoy people. As if I'm like twisting your arm to watch my videos, because you can turn them off at any point. So if you're sticking around, you obviously want to see the video. So I always feel like, oh no, I'm going to annoy people if I make these really long videos. But then I always get a bunch of comments that are like, no, I really like the long videos because I'll put them on while I'm working on like a task, or I'm folding laundry or something like that. And I don't like to get up and change the video, which, you know what? When I'm watching YouTube videos, I also like the long videos for that same reason. So maybe I just need to get over that like whole I'm annoying people thing. I'm gonna add some more like stickers over here because I feel like it needs a little bit more of the Lucky Blooms. And I was gonna put this like over here. Is it too close to her face? Not if I just kind of scooch it up like there. That should be fine. And if I get the headers in, I think it'll look a little bit more finished. Grabbing, according to Allie, headers for my different sections. So I'm probably going to want the important ones. Very important. I'm going to grab these ones, and then I'm going to take, let's see, to do, or we could do today. We can work through this sheet of today stickers. I'll hold on to do just in case. And then I normally will have like a section for like filming or posting or that kind of stuff. So let's grab some of these YouTube sticker sheets. And grab that one and that one. This section up here is like my important priority kind of stuff. We're going to work through this sheet to begin with because it only has 2 stickers left on it. So I can finish something during the course of this video. Make your bets now. How many sheets of stickers am I going to finish as I complete these 3 daily spreads? I'm gonna guess that I finished 4 sheets of stickers. Okay, so this is gonna be priority. The next one is gonna be remember. Like on the next set of pages, and then I'll take another priority one off of this sticker sheet and we'll go right up here. Beautiful. And then I'll take today to do my to-do lists. Not everything's gonna get done during the day, but it's like the menu of tasks that I can complete in that like 24 hours. I like to think of it as a menu. It makes it feel like I have a little bit more choice in the matter, you know? Because there are things that go on the to-do list that are things that I just don't want to do. Should I layer this on top of the flowers, or should I have it like over so that you can read it a little bit better? I want it centered. Let's just do that. Gets a little lost in the cluster, but it's not the end of the world. And then these miscellaneous sections down here are going to be like different like social media related tasks that probably will get done on those days. So let's see. On Monday, I'm hoping to get my content just edited and lined up for the week. So I'm going to take this edit sticker from the YouTube sticker sheet and put that right down here. And now I have a little section just to indicate what videos I'm just going to work on while I'm cutting stickers. That's typically the best time to edit videos, is while you're working on another project, because it's kind of mindless to do stuff. And then over here on Tuesday, I think I want to take some pictures. I think that's what I'm probably going to do on Tuesday. So I'll take the Instagram sticker sheet. I've got a lot of these. They're my favorite like hand lettered word stickers, so I just use them all the time. So this is going to be a section for pictures, and then I'm going to have a little section for things to post on my social media. Let's do that. Should I have done one on Monday? Probably, but it's okay. I could share it between the 2 pages if I really wanted to. I have been doing that a little bit more lately, is like kind of sharing the space and just making a really long to-do list for the 2 days, not necessarily like moving things from day to day. So this is going to be post over here, or compartmentalizing. And you know, it's been helping lately, so I'm just going to keep doing that. Where are my flowers? I kind of want more flowers at this point. We've got this like large stem of them. I'm going to try to figure out a spot I could like work it into the spread. I don't know if it like looks that good there, because I cut it at a weird angle, because they would be like this shape. And it's kind of odd to like place them upside down like this, because you can tell that it's the bottom of a flower. But if I like inch them into this cluster, maybe that's not bad. Like right here, maybe? I'm covering up that ripped edge once again. How does that look? I feel like I could use a little bit under her feet to like help, but it's not terrible. Let's go with that, because I'm never going to use that fragment of flower again if it's like the only thing left on the sheet. And we have this one last little bit of green. It's not going to be exactly what I need, but we'll just add it under her feet. There we go. 1 sheet of stickers done. I'm going to go ahead and repunch these and pop them back on the discs, because this is the first spread. Okay, so second set of daily pages is going to be Wednesday and Thursday. And for this spread, I'd like to use this seasons book from the Happy Planner that I've had for a while. It is falling apart. So these are all kind of loose sticker sheets here in the beginning. But I like the spring sticker sheets in here. I thought some of them would be really cute, like St. Patrick's Day ones. We've got Lucky with the Lucky necklace. We've got little ladybugs. The shamrock. I really like this lightning bolt kind of thing. Shamrocks on the purple box. There are some clear stickers in here. We got like the lucky coin, some shamrocks, that kind of thing. This is a little bit more Eastery over here, but there are some like different like things we could use. The green box with the rainbow, that kind of thing. I'm not sure how exactly I want to do this though. I thought maybe it could be cool to layer them with like some alcohol ink. And I grabbed this one from According to Allie that I haven't really thought about using, but it just seems kind of right in this. This is the Sunny alcohol ink, which is kind of like a yellowy orange. And I thought maybe it'd be cool with like that lightning bolt yellow and green. I don't know. We're gonna go with it. It just feels right. So let's start putting some stickers on the pages here. And if I need to grab more stickers for this, I can. I think this is like the least thought out of the three like combinations. It looks a little more orange like when I get it on the pages. I hope that's okay. It's unclear, so it's not really gonna come up once it's down on the page. We kind of just have to go with it. But it's part of the creative process, you know. If we have to cover it up, we have to cover it up. I like this necklace. It says Lucky. We have it in two different like varieties too. So there's the like kind of orange, red, darker skin version, and then this one is like green and blue and lighter skinned. I think with the color palette I'm going for, I want the green top, but this would look good with like all the orangey tones. So you could do like an orangey toned like spread with it. Also, I don't think this is like something you have to use for St. Patrick's Day. I think it's just cute. I like the illustration style in this book. It is by Alex House, I believe. So it's like a Happy Planner collab with Alex House. Maybe not over the alcohol ink though. I think maybe the person sticker should not be over the alcohol ink. So we'll take this box that says Lucky, and I'm gonna pair that with something to mark my work shift on Wednesday. Do I want to bring in purple? Not really. Maybe I should grab like gold boxes or something else. I don't think there's going to be anything in the Go Wild boxes book that I want to use for this. I grabbed gray because, you know, at least it'll match the Zig Cling color dot when I get those on the pages. This one is really light though. I do think that this kind of leans a little bit more green. So let's use that color because I'm probably not going to use it for any other projects. I've used a few, but I don't remember what I used them for. So I'm grabbing these really light gray boxes to do work shifts. Could layer it like behind. I think that's probably for the best so that we can still read the text on the Lucky sticker. So I'll do that. And then I'll flip over to the clear ones and we'll layer something on top of the alcohol ink to just kind of bring the pieces together. And maybe I need to bring in more like yellow orangey stickers from this book to make it work. It's a little confusing why I like combine these because it kind of looks like it's on fire. Like it looks like it's on fire. But it's fine. We're gonna roll with it. I'm grabbing the Lucky coin to maybe bring in some more like orangey tones. Let's go right here with that. I could have whited out that line, but it's fine. And then I'll add in maybe a little flower. We could do the Lucky ladybugs. For this one, I'm going to layer it like right onto the box. It's going to get in the way of those bullet points, but it'll be fine. And then, I don't know, we'll add some more alcohol ink because we're already in deep, you know. There's no going back from this. So once they're on the pages, they're on the pages. Let's add a touch down here to the bottom. They're not all going to be winners, you know. That reminds me of a line from like one of my favorite SNL sketches, which is the David Pumpkins one with Tom Hanks. It's called like... So it's based on like the Tower of Terror at Disney World or whatever, and essentially they're on this like ride where it's 100 floors of frights, and some of them are like really like they're scary and other ones are not, and like the operator of the ride is like, it's 99 floors of frights, they're not all going to be winners. And I think about that a lot, you know, because not every planner spread is going to be a winner. It's not possible, like, I don't know, and if they are, then you've got something going for you. or you're being very selective about what you share on social media. But we're here for the ride. I said I was going to film this spread, so here we are filming this spread. Today is a good day. I think that helps, you know. I think it brings the pieces together a little bit more. I'm thinking maybe the purple background of these pages is also not helping me. Like, it's a sticker book. They should all go together, so it has to be something outside of the sticker book that's throwing me for a loop. Whether that's the alcohol ink or the pages themselves, that's the question. Should I have done washi with this? I don't know. I'm going to flip over to the other side of this, because maybe if we put some more stickers over there, it'll help kind of balance it out. Let's go with this alcohol ink cluster. I'm going to place that in the scheduling section. And for this, we've got some options. We've got these 4-leaf clovers, which I think are going to be what I'd like. That's going to get in there somewhere. New season, fresh start. I don't know when spring starts, though. Has it already started? Maybe. I'm going to place this right here, and then I'll layer it with a box for work. This one is going to go right here, layered on top of that, because it's just all over pattern. So it doesn't matter if I stick the box on top of it. This one with the text, it's a little bit more important to maintain that it's text. I'm going to take my other 4-leaf clover sticker. Could do it like right there. That's kind of cool, like the 4-leaf clover layered over the 4-leaf clover all over pattern thing. Gonna add some ladybugs in. We've got all the good luck charms here in this particular spread. Even got this quote that says lucky. I don't have quotes anywhere else. Oh wait, that says lucky. So I don't know if I want the same thing in there twice. It's the same like typography too. But it's gonna go back in the book. Let's go back to the alcohol ink. I'm going to grab the larger swatch of this to go along the bottom on Thursday. Could even have it kind of come in from the side. This is where I want the sticker of the girl to go. And I know that I said, oh, it was bad to have her layered on top of the alcohol ink, but we'll give it another go. I don't learn from my mistakes, apparently. But you probably know that if you've been watching for a while. I just kind of repeat the same mistakes over and over again. And in some ways, it's actually kind of fun to make mistakes when you're doing like these planner spreads. Because you can take it so far in one direction and then it's like, well, how do we get back? How do we get back from here? How do we make it work? Can we make it work? It's a little bit more challenging because sometimes I feel like I'm in this planner lull where I'm doing the same thing over and over again, and it's safe, and it works, and it's formulaic, and it's like, okay, you put a sticker there, and a sticker there, and a sticker there, and that's how you make a good spread. So you break those rules, and it doesn't always work out how you want it to, but the fun part is figuring out, well, how are we going to save this? The ship is going down, how are we going to save this? So I kind of like this danger component to the planning, where we have to like figure out, okay, this is what we're working with. It's on the pages. It's kind of like a chop challenge in some ways. A little horseshoe, that's cute. So it's kind of like that. Like, you work with the ingredients that you're given, and sometimes the ingredients that you're given are just like out of left field. And they're things you haven't worked with before, and you have to like just create, you know, it doesn't have to be a masterpiece, but it has to be edible. Or in this case, you know, plannable, I suppose. Okay, we've got some more boxes on here. I like the one with the ladybug. I don't know what I would use that for per se, but it's cute. And I might want to put like this new season fresh start in there unless there's something else like St. Patrick's-y. These are all very, very Eastery. Let's save those for later. I don't even know if I'm going to use them, but not for this spread. I'm going to take another thing of alcohol ink, and we're going to layer that behind the new season fresh start sticker. This is going to be maybe not a good move because that's where I'm going to want like the header for this. I'm going to add it in just ahead of time. Probably going to use this gray one for all of the spreads that I do today because it's my go-to. Let's layer that right there. I do wish there were more of the little like clear good luck charm icon stickers in this book because I would like some duplicates. But I might actually have a second copy of this. It's a good thing to check for. I should go see if I have a second copy of this. Ding, 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 we have a winner. Okay, second copy of the book. This is a game changer. I think this is going to help save things because now we'll have just all of these nice little kind of doodly elements, and that'll be the focus of the spread. So let's add some more 4-leaf clovers in there. There are a few books that I have duplicates of. I've been much better at not buying duplicates recently. Back in the beginning of the like, you know, my happy planner, like everything has to be happy planner phase, I kind of bought into like that weird scarcity where I'm like, if they sell it out on the website, I'm never going to be able to get this sticker book again. And it doesn't feel like lately they've had a lot of things that have sold out and have never come back or I've like not been able to find, you know. I'm going to add that ladybug right here. It feels like it's a little bit easier to get your hands on the happy planner stuff. Maybe not in stores because they don't really sell it at Michael's anymore, but I remember the days, like my earlier happy planner days. I don't know why there's dog hair on this. It's not even from my dog, it's from my grandma's dog, and I can tell that based on the color of the dog hair. So back in my early days of happy planning, I remember like release day, I would take off of work, I would like set my alarms for the release time, and I had my checklist ready to go. And I was doing some sorting actually of some like old documents that I had. And I found like a bunch of these lists where I would list out everything that I wanted from the like happy planner release at hand. And oftentimes it was like, I would say like 75% of the stuff. I would always want like 75% of the stuff. And I would make these lists and then I would color coordinate them based on how easy I thought it would be to find it in stores or if I thought I should buy it online. And then I would get like the coupon code, so I would like rank my preference on like, this is the stuff I want to buy first, and then this is the stuff I want to buy when I go back for a second purchase and stuff like that. So it got a little crazy. It was very, very intense shopping. And, you know, I was like so concerned that they were going to sell out of these sticker books. And I was never going to be able to get my hands on it. And then people would be planning with them on social media. And I would feel really left out because I wouldn't have that one sticker book that would complete the collection, you know. But that was never the case. They never really sold out of stuff within the first like hour or even the first few hours. And earlier on, like when they weren't producing as much stock, it was a lot, like it was more stressful. But as time went on, I realized, you know, if there's 1 or 2 sticker books that I want, I can think on them for a while and I don't have to panic buy everything in the beginning, which definitely helped my budget. So there are a few things that I have duplicates of, and this goes back, this is full circle, I promise I'm getting to the point here. I used to like buy up like 2 of every single sticker book that I'm like, yeah, this one, I really like this one. I'm going to want 2 of this. Because if I use the first one and it's already sold out, how am I going to get another copy to use those stickers again? But now I don't buy 2 of the same sticker books because I'm like, once they're on the pages, they're on the pages. I still have them in my planner. It's not like they're going anywhere. Let's add this up here. Maybe not a good choice to do that, but it's fine. It's there on the pages. So I've relaxed a little bit on the sticker buying. And I think I also buy a lot more from small shops now, and that's kind of helped with the panic buying because things don't sell out as much at like the small shops. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. Trying to figure out where are my last little bits of alcohol ink. will fit into this spread. I'm gonna add a pop over here. Then we've got this last little sliver of it, which could be nice just right over here on the edge of that. Ooh, that looks nice. Okay, another sticker sheet done. Maybe a few more like little icons. I didn't use the blue flowers. I like the rainbows though. Let's add the rainbows in. This one's gonna kind of go up here at a little bit of an angle. It's a nice accent up in that corner. That's kind of all I want from this sheet of clear stickers. I don't think I need any of the other boxes. And this one's falling apart too. I don't know if I just don't treat them very nicely, or if I have bad luck, or if they're just not like the same quality that they used to be, but all of my sticker books are just falling apart on me. Grabbing this little rainbow. Could add it right over here. Okay, I think that actually came together a lot better than I thought it was going to. I'm going to work on the headers now. So these are going to go back into the sticker book. I'm going to take my Zig Clean Color Dot marker once again, and we're going to mark out some sections. So I got the top two already done. I'm going to bump this down because that lucky coin is going to be in the way if I want to write or like go over it with the zig markers. So we're gonna just bump that down a little bit, and then we'll title this one. Not the best, it's not very level, but it'll be fine. Layer or label. Let's just go, well, I could do it here. I think that should be fine. It's not gonna overlap too much of the clear stickers. To-do lists are getting labeled with today. We're working our way through the today sticker sheet, and I'm just going to center it. I think they look so good with those like clusters of the alcohol ink and the little icons. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Putting that one there. For the priorities section, I'm going to go with remember so that I can use this remember sticker. And I think they're plowing our roads outside, which is good because it's been snowing all day. So this is a very springy spread, but we are back in winter here. That's why I'm like, did the season really change? I doubt it. I don't know when spring starts, but we're still like in snow mode here. We're going to take another remember sticker to do the priorities section on this one. I like the matchy, so if I have this say remember, then I want that one to say remember. I just want them to pair up. I have the morning free on Thursday, so I'm going to take pictures for social media on Thursday while the lighting is still good in here, because I can only really do that while it's like good outdoor light. So that's going to be pictures. Oh shoot, I talked all about the Happy Planner like release and stuff, which I will be shopping. I think there's a few things that I'd like, and I didn't place a box for it. So I'm going to grab this one that has the shamrocks. She's going to cover one of them up, but it's going to be fine. So this is going to be like the Happy Planner release box. And you can see that shamrock through her face, which I'm not particularly enthusiastic about. So we're just going to white that out a little bit. It's not going to be the best job, but I'm just going to go over this like corner area so that hopefully the lines of the box and that little icon don't show through too much. You can see a little bit of the white out around the edge, but it's a little neater than having it show through. So we've got that. I think I'd like some stickers that say like post to just mark what I'm posting on social media. So I'm going to do another little swatch. And I should have peeled this back before I started doing that so that it would be uniform. Because I'd like this to go all the way across, but it's fine. Let's do that. There's going to be that weird little kind of jump in it in the middle, but it's okay. Grabbing these post stickers to mark that out. And I'm really hoping that I can get like things scheduled or like just pre-prepped, you know, have the pictures ready to go when they're like scheduled for that kind of thing. But I do like to have these reminders in here to have that like social media planner element in my daily. I think this came together a lot better than I thought it was going to. It's a lot of colors, but it's like fun. So this is like a really fun, colorful Yay Seasons daily spread. I don't need to repunch any of these, so I think this one is going to be good. I'm going to go ahead and pop this back on the discs, and we will flip over into the next one. All right, in my last set of dailies, which are for Friday and Saturday, I'm going to be using another Happy Planner sticker book. I have the seasonal type sticker book. This is a teacher sticker book. It is for the big-sized Happy Planner, but I am neither a teacher nor using a big-size planner, and I think we can make it work. There are some really cute, like, festive florals. They're St. Patrick's Day florals. We got the little 4-leaf clovers and then some fun ones that go along with it. I like the one that says St. Patty's Day, and since Friday is St. Patrick's Day, I wanted that on there. And then I like this one that says I'm so lucky. I grabbed my favorite script washi because I felt like it could layer well with all these clear florals. A little bit of like an elegant black and white touch to just like the pink and green. And then I grabbed more Red Lyrics dolls. I liked this one. This one's called Fashion Jeans 2. And I liked the girl wearing the green top because, you know, wear green on St. Patrick's Day. So this is what we got for the last daily spread. I'm going to try to mix this up because I've kind of done the same thing roughly, you know, in the last 2 spreads. So I'm going to take my washi tape, if I can get the edge of this peeled up. And I'm just going to tear off the edge because it got a little mangled while I was picking at it. And let's just put a swatch of that right here in the middle of the like scheduling section. I think that's fun. I want to put the sticker doll in there, but I also want to put St. Patrick's Day in there. And I might have to put this one on 2 separate lines because it's going to get kind of long. Okay, we're juggling a lot of things right now. Maybe I need to like not be doing that. Let's add in a couple of these. I would like my Red Lyrics doll to be in the section that I normally use when I'm scheduling stuff out. And we'll bump the schedule down to like the bottom of the page. And I want her to be layered over some of these stickers. I'm going to pre-layer her just so it goes a little bit better and I don't have to like keep peeling her up once I get her on the page. Trying to get a variety of the colors too, so the pink and the green and the 4-leaf clovers. There's a couple different like styles of florals in here, and I can cluster in more once she's here, but we've got 3 main ones, which I think will be good. I'm gonna stick her right there. And then I'm gonna grab my St. Patty's Day sticker, and I'm gonna cut right between. So now we have 2 stickers that I think will fit better into the space. And I don't mind having this layered over her legs. She's wearing white pants, so it's going to be pretty easy to see what it says. Do like that right there. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I like that staggered like that. I think it's still legible, but it clusters in nicely. And we can add in even like a more like floral element down there to add a touch of pink. There's these really cute little vines or like leaves, branches, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to add one of those on top of the script. Could do another one on the other side of her. Well, I guess that gets into my to-do list section, so maybe not that. If I wanted to do like right there, that's not a problem. I mean, I probably should have inched it a little bit away from that bullet point, but it's fine. Just because I'm going to go over them with the Zig Clean color dot marker when I start writing in this. I'm going to add another touch of this washi tape. And then I'm going to cut this off the edge of the page. I'm thinking maybe if I could grab like another washi tape in a darker green tone, it could be fun to have like something else going on. I just don't know if I have another washi tape in a darker green tone. I have the one that I used in that earlier spread. How does that look? I don't know if I'm sold on that. It might be a little unexpected, but I kind of like this According to Allie craft paper spotty dotty one layered on top of it. That touch of brown is nice. So let's add some flowers on top of that to make it a nice little sticker cluster down here at the bottom of the page. Working my way through this sheet of stickers, which is actually, I think, maybe one of my favorite. I think this is probably my favorite sheet in this book, but I haven't used it. So let's use the stash. Let's get these stickers on the page. I've had this book for over a year. I'm gonna take the gray Zig Clean Color Dot marker. I could have done brown for this one because I added in that brown washi tape, but this is already on the table. So we're gonna use that. Adding in my not so steady headers up there, and I'm gonna add in a touch more washi tape kind of up at the top of the checklist area. That's like one of those spots that I just really like a little decorative element. We're gonna go small with this one though, just so I'm able to write on this page. I have the day off of work, so I think this is also gonna be a day where I get a lot of stuff done, hopefully. So I don't wanna obstruct the checklist too much. On the days where I have like work or like, you know, like my part-time job for most of the day, then I don't feel as bad covering up a lot of the checklist, because what am I going to get done when I'm out of the house for most of the day? But on a day where I'm like, okay, this is my day to do my stickers, my day to catch up on emails, my day to like sleep, that kind of stuff, I'm going to leave a little bit of room. Let's add some florals up here to distract from the area where that got a little wonky. Try not to use all of the 4-leaf clovers though, because I've found that I've been gravitating towards them. Well, maybe even not. Maybe there's just like not a whole lot of clovers on this page. It's more flowers than clovers. I'm feeling pretty good with this so far. I'm going to need boxes. There are some boxes in here, but they're sized for the big sized teacher's planner, so they're a little big. But the circles are so cute. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna need to write that much, but I could. On Friday, which is St. Patrick's Day, I'm going to a hockey game. So I could add this really cute little circle sticker in here. And we could even cut it off the side of the page too. Because I was thinking I would have it like down here, which I still could do that if I really wanted to. Or we could put it in this section and then have that blank for something else. That could be fun. Let's do that. Even though I wanted the checklist to go all the way down, let's mix and match. You know, the circle sticker is going to go right there. Going over to the other side of this. And Saturday I'm going to need like a circle sticker to mark my work shift. And I'm not going to have that much writing I need to do. So that's kind of like one of those things I got to figure out. What do I do with all of that empty writing room when the boxes are just huge? But I want them to match. So I'm starting with a washi tape base layer. I love how it looks to layer a skinnier washi tape on top of one of these thicker ones. I think it adds a little bit of visual interest. And then for my work shift, we're going to go with the other like clover one. So this is going to go right here. And maybe I could add that quote on top of it. That might not be terrible. Where are my quotes? I am so lucky. We've got science fair, Easter, spring break, be happy today, which that's really pretty. Maybe we'll find a spot to put that into the spread. But this one, I am so lucky, it's gonna go right on top of that. And then I'm gonna flip back to the flowers so we can add in a little bit of pink because this is getting pretty green. I just want all of the different colors to kind of cluster together. That way there's no like sections of the spread where it's like, oh, did I forget to add something there? It feels a little too green. It feels a little too concentrated. I just want to make sure everything is evenly represented. Gonna add maybe one of these little branches in, and I don't feel terrible layering onto that box because I'm not gonna need all that writing room. That's a good looking cluster if you ask me. Then I'm gonna take more of this washi tape and we're gonna go down here. So when I did the cluster with the girl, I didn't layer the According to Allie Spotty Dotty on top of it. And I, you know, it's because I figured out the Spotty Dotty thing after I placed that sticker, but I think to make this balance out, I'm gonna do another cluster where I don't have that pop of brown. So this is gonna be where I put this quote, "Be happy today." I think today is gonna get kind of lost in the script, so I'm trying to line it up where it's like in between lines of the script. It's gold, so in the right lighting you could tell that it's there. And also the script is just kind of like squiggly lines, or, you know, it's handwriting that's not meant to be read, so hopefully today stands out. I know the quote is really just, it's happy, you know, it focuses on that word happy. So if it just looks like happy, that's fine by me. So far, so good. Gonna mark out some different sections. Let's do one down here. I'm gonna do another one over here. And I think I want like a little decorative touch up at the top of this to-do list as well. Let's start with the zig marker though. And I like to do things in odd numbers of clusters usually, but when I'm planning in a planner this small, it's really easy to like end up with even numbers of clusters just because there's not a space to put like a 7th one. And I don't always like to have 5. Like I feel like 7 is my sweet spot when it comes to like number of clusters, in the big planner at least. So when I'm planning on a smaller scale, it's hard to like tell myself, no, you can't do that. It's hard to break the habit. So I end up with like 6. And you know what? We'll call these ones up here half clusters, and then it's 5, you know, because they're just like tiny little bits of flower and washi tape. Let's add some 4-leaf clovers in though, because St. Patrick's Day, we gotta have some of those represented. Even though Saturday is not St. Patrick's Day. Saturday is just Saturday. And I have these little bits from things that I cut off, which come in handy to just fill in empty spots. Looking good. I'm feeling pretty happy with the decorative stuff. There are some of them left on this page, but I can save those for another project. Now I'm going to flip over to the header stickers. So let's take today to do my to-do lists. Really making my way through this sticker sheet today. And I'm centering them on my gray mild liner swatches. Now I'm moving on to the important sticker sheet, and I've already done one spread with remember and one with priority, so let's do important. I think that's how I did them. But it doesn't really matter either way, you know, because I kind of use them interchangeably in this planner. I need to remember to order some more of these. According to Allie, had a new release recently, and it includes what I think is maybe my favorite. I know, it's hard for me to say that because I have my like gold Spotty Dotty and my regular Spotty Dotty and all my According to Allie washi tapes, which I love, love, love. But she released this Twole washi tape, and it's gorgeous. I cannot wait to use it in my planner. You will be seeing a lot of it on my channel. I think it's going to look so good paired with the script washi tape because it's just like blue and white line art. It's gorgeous. Since I have the day off on Friday, probably going to be working on some content. So film is going to be there on that list. Don't know about Saturday just yet. I think I'm going to title that section Post to just mark things that get posted. finished another sticker sheet. And I can't tell if I want a post sticker on Friday or if I'm just going to share them on Saturday. I think I might just share them on Saturday. And if I film stuff on Saturday, I can put it on this list. And, you know, they're interchangeable. Feeling pretty good with this one. Simpler clusters, I think. But, you know, they work. They're very nice kind of put together clusters. I'm going to go ahead and repunch these and put them back on the discs. I am all set up back in the planner, and I'm going to do a little flip through for you. So this one, which is Monday, Tuesday, is mostly according to Allie stuff. So I love the Lucky Blooms. You can use my code Caitlin10 to save 10% off at According to Allie. I do think if I did this again, maybe not the yellow washi tape. I think it's a little distracting, but it's like in there, so I can't really peel it up because it's under some stickers. And I like the purple boxes. I think those worked out really well. I do like that this one is a little bit more compartmentalized. We've got all the different sections going on. So this is fun. And once I get the writing on the pages, I feel like they get a little bit more cohesive. So even though the washi tape seems like a little off, once I write in this, I think it'll feel better. So this is the first spread that I've got from Monday, Tuesday. And then we flip into this one that started out kind of like a dumpster fire. It looked like it was on fire because those just kind of look like flames. But I think I turned it around. You know, all the little lucky icons, I think it's really cute. It's fun to plan with these older Happy Planner stickers that I've had in my stash for a while and kind of do them in a little bit of a different way. So we've got some different sections going on. Nice long to-do lists on Wednesday and Thursday. Even though I am working, I'm still going to try to get some stuff done because I try to do all the different things every single day of my life. But we've got some cute little sections, very St. Patrick's-y. You know, they're all St. Patrick's Day spreads, so I could say that about any of them. But this one is, you know, it's different. I don't think I would have thought of this unless I was like, I don't know, just handed a random basket of stickers and was like, okay, make a spread out of these. So this is what we've got for this. And then my St. Patrick's Day spread for like actual St. Patrick's Day is this one. I do really love this cluster. That's a great cluster. It's a little bit more like simple. Even though there's a lot of stickers, I feel like this one's on the simpler side for me, but I'm happy with it. The script washi just adds that little bit of an elegant touch to it. So this is another Happy Planner sticker book. It's like an older teacher book. The sticker dolls are from Red Lyrics. Again, I will try to link everything down below as best I can. Headers are from According to Allie. Most of the washi tape, like this one is from According to Allie. I don't think I used any According to Allie washi on that. But this is my St. Patrick's Day spread. And hopefully, if my Simply Gilded stickers arrive, then I can use them to do this spread with like Lucky Puppies. They're so cute. I love the Simply Gilded like washi tapes, and they have all these really cute dog-themed ones that I just need in my planner. So I wish I had ordered it earlier. That's on me. But hopefully, if it shows up this week, I can use it. They normally have really fast processing and shipping time. So fingers crossed. Cross your fingers for me. But this is what we've got in my daily planner this week. So a little bit of a longer video, but you know, sometimes that's needed. There you have it. If you like this video, hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to my channel for more fun planner related content, and follow me over on Instagram at Caitlin Plans, where I share after the pen photos, as well as photos of spreads that did not get videos. Thanks for watching, and happy planning.